rag, and you did take the formal one, so...
You're about to smoke.
You know, the last person that said that said something
This-
like that right up to my face, I ripped their face off. I appreciate your honesty and your humor, and I won't do that to you.
I did say that before we entered the trials, so it wasn't...
Yes,
just-
but you said that to her, not to me.
Well...
Surprised you don't have that face on display, actually.
Why would I keep such an ugly, tattered thing around?
Okay, fair enough.
I think I used it as a rag once to wipe something away, and I realized how utterly worthless that effort was. Oh well. I'm sure the other person that it originated from wasn't using it for anything valuable anyways. So, that's one thing I can offer you, answers. I am, don't tell anyone this, quite old.
Don't look at day over 20.
Oh, aren't you? And she teleports, she misty steps over to you and pinches you at the cheek. Aren't you a charmer? Be careful, or else I might come to like you too much.
She does her... She has a flat charisma, so it probably isn't well hidden. She does her best to not scour away from that.
I like the ones that blush. So, what else? What else? Answers are a bit boring, but I can understand why you all would want them. What else?
Did I place it back onto you, Leikos? We've passed your trials. Everyone will know that. And what will we have to show them for it?
Ah, you want a trophy, right. Right, I guess that would be very fitting. She's been walking around, puts her hand to her chin and just taps it idly, pondering. What to give you? What to give you? Well, a token of my affection would be fitting. However slight the token or the affection is. But I'm not too big a fan of only flowery words. I want men and women of action, so she smiles wickedly and looks at all of you. Allow me to furnish your ward efforts. Oh, wait. No. Not war. You guys don't want that. Yes? Well, there goes that. I'm not fond of people of peace, if I'm being honest with you. Peace is boring. Peace is only good when there's the pretenses of war amidst it.
Certainly is. The only way true peace can be maintained is if there's a threat of extreme violence behind it.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What to give you?
Think carefully, Leikos.
Leiko, boy.
Be the only thing this world ever sees of you.
The world will see me aplenty if I give a damn to, but your realm is trite, it is mundane, it is boring. I prefer the ways of my kind and the world of it. Although, now that I think about it, I shouldn't bag on peace too much. I know my own power has grown so significantly ever since a little truffle of peace was founded. So, perhaps I shouldn't bag on you too much.
How about a attempt of understanding?
What do you mean?
Well, your previous failure of their own sort, leader, Suyad, he pointed something out within me, some sort of hesitation, that he couldn't pin down. You must have seen
Could
us
do that.
through our actions, and or at least myself through our actions and everything.
Yes. So is that what you want from me? An inspection?
More an understanding of whatever you find.
And what if I can't find it?
Then perhaps
Will a non-answer be
direction.
sufficient?
Well, if you determine it to be so, but I would humbly request potential directions to someone who might be able to understand it instead.
Oriana, if she can't find it, it means very few enemies probably ever would be able to either.
But that doesn't mean the answer is 0.
How pragmatic.
I want to learn and teach, therefore I must understand. If there's something that's holding me back, then I desire to understand why.
Begins walking off and grabs the mask that her false form wore. It's a smirk. She goes over to the fire and chucks it in. It does not burn away, though. Instead, it becomes a pitch black and sort of like invisible ink, like Nicolas Cage National Treasure style. The fires begin burning away some outer layer of the mask and revealing this very intricate symbol on the mask itself, to which, after it's been fully burned away and open, she whisks her finger and it begins floating out of the fire into her hands. And then she gives it a little shake, kicking off the loose soot and ashes on it, and there it is, a mask of some sort with gold inlays.
Why'd you have to bring up Lord of the Rings? Now I'm suspicious.
She goes over to you, Redain, and sets it down in your hand. Well, if not in your hand, but in your presence. Gently folding it. There. I think that you'll find satisfactory, hopefully. If not, then you're free to go through the trials a second time.
She gives it to me or Oriana?
She gives that to you. You're the one asking for the trophy.
Oh, let me go. Is this what excites you then, Lycos?
Leiko, boy. If you misspeak my name again, I will kill you.
It was my understanding it's rude to say a name.
How funny you think Leiko is just my name. That's the whole thing. No, Leiko is a title by which your kind knows me. It is not anywhere close to my name. I have some of your names, after all. And if I were a crueler goddess, I could get you all to start fighting amongst yourselves right now. But I won't. Because that's not fun. It'd be too one-sided. It'd be too easy. No. In fact, she runs a hand along the table. I've yet to hear a thank you from all I've done for all of you.
For access in the trials in the first place.
That is that, but I am protecting you all right now. You and yours.
From what?
From those that pursue you, girl. She looks at Iora. Those traps you saw, the ones that shot at you, didn't you ever wonder why they didn't fire? Until you got too close. Why, in fact, I believe they look like this, and she flicks her hand, and then it's like a summoning like a birdhouse. One of those traps appears, except this one's loaded with 15 arrows. Like this.
Sajor has been staring at his food for a long time as this has been going on, and hearing that, he looks up from his plate towards Leiko, and then with genuine gratitude, he will say, "Thank you."
You're welcome. She flings away the trap, which is probably not something you should ever do with a live trap, ever in the real world or fake, and it disintegrates.
Yeah,
as
she's
it flies
effectively
through the air.
like pulling the pin on a grenade and chuck it off to the side.
Yeah, basically. There
Is
were
it-
traps set for you. I must actually applaud how fast they set them up. Stop. Of course. Well,
think-
up until you actually began to interact with it, but that's out of my hands.
If your first trial gave me an idea. If it is within your power to grant, I would ask
Oh,
for
you sound like a genie.
I would ask for a compass that points in the direction of what the holder desires most.
Ah.
Get some Jack
Well,
Sparrow
that's not
shit.
That's not too hard. Why, I believe your mortal craft can make a candle that burns hotter when it gets closer to that which you request of it, so it shouldn't be too hard. It might take a little bit of time. I don't have those sorts of things just sitting around, obviously. So, I can see it done. If that's what
That
you
would
want.
be my request, please.
Very well. Very well.
I have a question actually.
Yes. Anushka?
It is just one that should. Also, thank you for sir chaps. I am also appreciative.
She saunters over to you, rather. But of course. What is your question?
You sort of looks around like kind of awkwardly. You say you know many things, yes?
She gets really close to you. Many things.
Sort of leans back a little bit, like kind of double chin popping out as she's doing so. Like, oh,
It doesn't take an insight roll to determine that she just likes seeing you squirm.
yeah, gathered that. How much? I wish to know. I wish to know if somebody alive tell me this or no.
And who would you be inquiring for?
My family.
Your family.
Well,
Ah, I assume this is when that figure comes into the equation.
sort of. I already spilled are yes. Might as well.
Now that might actually be a hard thing to ask and perform.
Is it possible?
Is it possible? Of course it's possible. I'm just wondering if it's worth it.
You will be watching over us after this, Leiko, correct?
Did I say that?
It was an assumption.
You know what people say of assumptions. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You all are quite interesting. But you're not the only interesting thing that catches my eye. So, maybe. Unless one of you wants to bend to me.
Looks at Brendan.
What I mean to suggest, Leiko, is that if you do fulfill this request, I promise there will be entertainment in the future.
A promise. A promise of entertainment. Even knowing that I, as a wicked fairy, have fickle desires and attention. You promise that there'll always be entertainment no matter what my wanton agenda is?
I do not.
Oh.
So
Shame, I was hoping. That would truly be a miracle.
Miracle.
Oh, you all this. We have time. As much time as need be. How about you all stay here and sleep on it? In that time, I can go begin inquiries, inspections, constructions, and requests. And then, in due time, I can deliver unto you that which you desire.
I will leave that up to the decision of the group. For even in your great power, you can't offer me what I want.
Perhaps not. But I'm not going to try to resurrect sticks in mud. There's no point. So, all of you, what say you? Stay a while?
Would we be within this specific domain, or would we be outside at our camp with everyone else?
You be in this domain.
Would you be willing to allow other people at the camp to join us?
They didn't succeed in my trial, so no. Roll me insight, Oriana.
I used my last fucking die, god damn it! Guidance. Hey, any chance of, like, bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I can take mine.
Thank you!
Bardic
Okay.
begging.
Use it well.
And
Triple
it's
nat ones.
Okay. That's good, 23.
Actually, I can't. I don't have one. I don't know when I lost last one, but I don't grab it. Right.
Okay, take one over dance.
Aw, it was a
23.
4.
No, you gotta take one over dance.
Oh, okay.
23.
Cash.
There's no exits. There's no door out.
There's
Oh,
no
so
way
we're stuck
in.
in here regardless.
There's no way in.
Is Kirsty's comment
You-
of we're stuck here whether we want to be or not true, or
Correct.
do you feel like she could kick us out? Okay,
I mean, she
This is
can
just
kick
if
you
we're-
out if she wants to.
right. So this is more if we're accepting of her. She didn't use the terminology, but her guesthood.
She didn't offer you guesthood, but yes.
No.
She's just asking if you want to stay. And as the realization dawns on you that you don't really have much of a choice anyway, she just smiles widely. So, you'll be staying a while, yes?
She just looks to Redane and just nods.
We can stay the night.
There are no knights here, boy. She gestures at the realm of twilight. But I understand your intention. By all means, stay a night. If you want different foods, then just let me know. These are what you want, but in case your wants change, just like mine do, I can change the food. Don't be afraid. It's not nectar nor ambrosia. I wouldn't waste that on you. Enjoy the evening. I have some people to talk to. Ta-ta. She walks away.
She just disappear into nothing.
Yes. Like Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring style, she disintegrates into the mist.
Wait, hold on, I want to level up. I got runes. Wait, I'm not.
Yeah, Melina.
Right. God, we're making this all over again.
No maidens? So, we'll wrap up session there. Congratulations, all of you. You guys completed the trials in due time and all made it through.
Yay!
Now, let me do the most important thing first. Scheduling. Next week, what schedule look like?
I'm good.
I will have to get back to you on that one.
Very well. Roger.
It's fine to me.
Roger.
I got
Heck yeah, you
plans,
were good.
Unfortunately, I can't make it.
Okay, well that's fine. See, we have so many people here. Missing one person's a much smaller percentage decrease. So, what else to talk about other than the now that we've finished the scheduling part? Whenever you guys get aspirant stuff, you guys can pick Leiko as your aspiration provider for whatever that entails. Questions. Feel free to think up questions over the week to ask Leiko. She can tell you guys a lot of stuff. She's very old. She's very powerful.
Don't ask her age. She'll kill you. Possibly eat you alive, screaming.
She can tell information about a lot of you. Probably all of you, now I think about it. Because she has her ways, her fairy ways. For example, Deet, she can tell you stuff about what's happening right now.
In Sensag.
In Sensag, yes.
Okay.
Their fairy influence is rather long-reaching, especially in Sensag. She is a wild fae. She's not beholden to the summer nor winter courts, and she is very old, which means she has many, many fairy friends to ask. Like a World War I alliance of fairies.
Huh.
She could tell you stuff about
Why would
that.
you go with the World War I?
Because it's exactly what it sounds like. When fairies go to war with one another, it's never good for anyone. Forget the freaking summer winter courts too. Ugh, that would be probably throw the world into apocalypse. Oh well. So yeah, think of some questions to ask our friendly neighborhood archfey. Beyond that, I do want to detail out further the item that she gave her, Dan. I don't know what it does yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll retcon it. I'll change it to something else. I don't know. I should have thought ahead on the treasure part.
I'm assuming if we asked her questions, it would be in here, so we wouldn't have any real privacy for whatever questions we would ask.
Well, the place is bigger than just this room. She'll open it up for you guys once time to go to sleep actually comes, because she's not gonna have you guys sleep on the floor.
Oh, we're gonna spend like 3 sessions in this fucking place, baby.
I don't know about 3 sessions, but
Oh, I don't could have saved my fucking question. Oh well.
I will say, before you ask it, in case you're wondering of Leiko's intent, she can absolutely highlight where your position is to your pursuers. She can destroy your camp to make it easier for them to kill you. She doesn't.
So don't piss her off.
Okay. Okay, noted. Don't mention the out.
She could just activate every trap, shoot a flare in the sky that just says, "The bitches be here," and just wait.
Effectively, yes. Effectively. But she doesn't. Why? Why does anyone do anything? Boredom! Absolute boredom! That's why. So, you guys feel free to come up with questions to ask her. Send them over to me, even. Just gives me some ideas of how she would answer them ahead of time. If you guys want to ask them in the privacy of your room, I don't promise that as Leiko, but maybe. Maybe. Are you guys gonna spend 3 sessions there? God, I hope not! If you guys spend 3 sessions in Leiko's domain, I will be genuinely confused.
Can we get an inspiration?
Because at that point, you'd be asking her everything under the sun, and she'd get bored with you.
We're just having like a coffee and a chat.
That's okay. I mean, she doesn't need to sleep, and, you know, there's no sense of time, really, in the Feywild, so... You know... Time be do what it do. But, let's see. What other stuff? She could...
You know what I really liked about her? Is she had many faces, and that felt very fitting for a fae.
Yes. I wanted to do that properly. She had a Raitsi face, she had a hag face. The avatar was her of its own face. Who knows if this is even the right face?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, the
She
Hag and
called
the
me
Avatar
a
were different.
cheater.
Yes. So,
She's not gonna
that's
apologize for it.
no, of course not. And she does have some of your guys' names, which is fun. Just a little bit. True names. A name spoken by the person with no difference in pronunciation. Meaning you guys can totally sell your own names without knowing it. Can't believe that, huh? What else? Oh. Now that the time has passed, I am free to divulge this detail. To those of you that played in my campaigns before, I told you guys a fairy can never lie. They literally cannot lie. It's not built into them. That is still true, to a degree. Fairies can be true to the part they play. Like acting. It's not lying. I'm just playing my part. It's not lying. So really, a fairy can utterly lie to you unless you catch them in their truest state. In which case, they actually cannot lie to you. You just had to get there. One other thing. As children of the spawn of multi-face Seshub, all fairies, no matter what intelligence level they are, have a clause. A once per lifetime clause they can call in to break that clause, or that detail. They can lie, they can betray people. Once in their lifetime they're allowed to do that, and only once. And it is a very damning thing to do that as a fairy. Not because it betrays people, that's, semi-expected, but because it leaves you utterly vulnerable for future deals and contracts and alliances. It's your get out of jail free card, and you used it up already. So thusly, you're suddenly more lucrative because you're seen as a sucker. So, know that in your guys' heart of hearts, your mind of minds, that fairies can lie to a certain degree, and they can betray you but once. Of course.
Yeah. Are they gonna waste
doing that is it's like mutually assured destruction for a fairy. Yeah. It's just like, haha, you got caught in a deal where you actually had to use it. Just forehead, just make better deals, lol.
Just stop sucking.
Yeah, stop sucking.
Yo, girl, can I
do Faye better.
Yeah, just Faye better, lol.
Can I get... There's not a shot you're gonna get a free level up.
Maybe. I think you could, but there is a catch to it for you in specific. You'd have to change your subclass.
Yeah.
You'd have to become an Archfey patron. Maybe. I could see that. Let's see. I'll ask you guys this as the players, because I'm of two minds on it. Trying to motivate session. Do you guys want to get to your aspirant stuff faster? Your custom shit. Your fancy, collaborative, special stuff.
What session is this?
20.
Yes, that sounds exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It will require a bit of collaboration from you guys with me. And... well, I'll wait until hear confirmations before I do that. I'm always down to get shinies. It's not shinies, not physical shinies at least. I guess you'd be becoming shiny. Pokemon shiny. Because I'm eager to get to it, but I can understand a slow burn. Not too slow though. I'm trying to learn from previous campaigns. Not too slow. Anything not my current possession is shiny. There's the Loot Goblin in you. So yeah, what do you guys?
That's a yes from me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't mind waiting a wee while, but yeah.
I'm not saying you get it now.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean though. Like, I don't mind sort of a build up to it. You know.
Okay, so you're neither camp.
Yeah. I'm easy.
Unfortunately, that also makes it complex because it's not a yes or no answer. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I just like to be awkward as well.
Okay. Garfo.
What? I'm just typing something out.
Brother.
Oh no. I don't mind. It could be fun, but I don't know how he would pursue it in character. Out of character, sure, sounds great.
In character, there's something I already have in mind. But it does require a good amount of collaboration, so that's why it's something I have to ask you guys ahead of time versus springing it on you at the moment. Oh shit, the spaghetti's flying on my pockets. Fuck.
Yeah, I heard that.
Alright, wait, where's my quote? What was it? Or whatever.
You gotta pin him.
Yeah, I'm gonna find mine first, and then we'll do the other one. I'm trying to find the other one first.
It's in general.
Is it in general or game general?
Game general. That's what.
Oh, I found it. And then we also pin the uneasy. Nice. All right. So that's O's vote. Garth, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I want to say like, as I'm thinking about it, like the pacing in game. We've been together like kind of a week.
Well, it happens to people in a week.
Yeah,
Just as World War I victims.
Okay, that's a good argument.
Oh yeah, hey, Commander, how many people? Oh my bad, Commander, how many people did we lose in this past week? Like, I don't know, 30 million. What?
All of them.
All of them.
How
Fuck.
did we lose? The entire Legion.
Yeah, so a lot can happen in a week, and that's something I want to stress. Like, you know, you guys can determine how fast your guys' character progression happens, but also, like, you guys have shed blood, nearly died, actually died with one another. Like, I like to think that promotes some form of camaraderie. Hey, thanks for saving my life. Literally, my guts were spilling out, but you put them back in. Thanks for that, buddy.
Yes.
So, that's my opinion on the matter. But you are free, of course, to think otherwise. That's fine. I am but one dumb motherfucker. Not actually, don't quote me on that. And O's gonna type it out right now because I said it. Anyways.
I mean, it's applied to all of us at different times.
I see.
Just hitting the fucking thing with a staff made of itself. I will die mad about that. It's too easy. Fair.
Too easy? Damn it! He got me inversively.
Gotta get you know what? Actually, you know what? That is true.
Yeah, he's right. He's right, yeah.
Because the cursey
So-
one is just like, damn, that... I don't think she's ever said that sentence, and she'll never say it again.
Yeah, I'm never gonna
I feel
say
like
that
she
again.
has, if I'm being honest. I feel like she has.
I mean, how often...
Well, not anymore. Been blacklisted from my vocabulary.
Well, you say that now, but we don't know that.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
It has like 2 different spots of rolling letters.
Yours and your pictures out?
Oh, he's talking to them.
Oh, really? Hey, what do you want to do for dinner, by the way?
Oh, we can hear you.
Pasta?
No.
I'm thinking like caviar or something.
Like
How
pasta.
would you
VR?
Caviar?
Yeah,
Caviar?
Yeah, give me some of that caviar. Aye,
No.
Just order Chinese
That's
food in the
lunch.
corner like you normally do. That's such a better call.
Anyways. So yeah, what's up, you, Garth? You could take a page out of Kirsty's book and be in neither camp if that's what you want.
I kind of want to go there, but I also know making a decision is better. In my opinion.
Oh, cheers.
I said in my opinion. You can be wrong, it's fine.
I dare you.
I'll just lean towards yes, because that's honestly just kind of more fun. I want to...
Very well.
Initially it was no, and then it's like, well, a lot happens in a week. And it's like, well, you're not fucking wrong.
Yeah, I mean, while you're in here for an unknown period of time, what about that person? You know the one. You know, what do you think they're thinking? That's crazy.
Well, they're fucking dead. Time to invest in something else.
Yeah, sure. So, I'll take that. I'll take your yes then. Then, out of game.
What do we... Oh, do we have the corgi down here?
Yeah, I give him a corgi.
Oh.
A corgi.
You want me to put his token on?
Yes.
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 Here's
Okay.
the thing.
There you go.
If Leiko does give us the corgi, that is a fucking trap.
Oh yeah.
It sort of is. It sort of is. It gets used to people. But it's but one of the clauses is that you shouldn't bring it to like a big city, or else it'll actually be rampaging for 5 days.
I actually asked her for years that
If you want to, you can ask her it, but it's up to you.
She's. I was
Corgi.
Before we
I
jump
was
down
thinking more
that,
like-
would you, Crash, would you be annoyed if I asked for it? So I genuinely would think that'd be cool to have a companion, but I don't want to. Like, I'm not doing it just because it's funny. I think having a companion would be cool, but I don't want to do that and be
Well,
annoying
I
as
suppose-
fuck. I'm very bad at picking up sometimes.
Yeah, I was supposed to say you're going to be like you're going to be dragging it through like the wilderness and stuff as well. Remember, so.
if anything, the wilderness is better for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can go
Okay, well,
Oh,
we
here,
don't
I
like
can
that
drop
then.
it stat block for you guys. Where is it?
I appreciate that you're thinking about the group, though. As opposed to just be like, yeah,
Look at that. That's a stat block for a hulking whelp.
Hulking
Um,
what?
Well,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
hey, though, if we have it in camp though, anything that's unfamiliar is going to go all off the rails with, though.
It also has shitty senses, so
Oh, okay, never
God,
mind that.
fucking
yeah, it literally has bad senses. So yeah, if you want to ask for it, be my guest. It will be upon your head to fall if it starts doing stuff, because you guys aren't always going to be in the wilderness.
Nope.
But anyways, let me
Shove
switch
him
gears
down.
here. Let me switch gears here.
Giant.
Because I told you this is a collaborative effort, you guys tell me what power source you guys want your... I'm not saying this is the one you stick with. I'm not confirming that. Probably is the one you're gonna at least initially RPO. Goddamn, I want to tell him later. Oh, there he is. Perfect. But yeah, you guys tell me what source you want your first degree of aspirant level to be from. Even if it doesn't make sense. Even if it doesn't make sense for your character. I think you guys should probably think of how your character would accept, like, be okay with accepting it. But it doesn't have to be something tied to your character's backstory, or right now, even. Like, for fuck's sake, I can give Lambert Giant. That's right. I don't know why Lambert's okay with giants, but he doesn't probably think one way or another about it. But if he wants to start beholding himself to the gods of giants, fuck it, yeah, he can do that. You guys already know what Amber's is gonna be.
Oh, gee, Willikers, Bobby.
Yo, G. Wilkers. What options are there? It's up to